What's up, everybody? Oh, Tim, fast on the draw today.
I only care about RC cars and maybe 3 people.
I'm one of them, hopefully. Maybe.
I'm going to let you guys figure that out. I'm just going to warn you, I have 1 wife and 3 kids. I still only like 3 people. So, there you go.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Let's see how this looks if I pop this sucker up here. Oh, it works. Okay, cool. Still there. Still there.
Hey, Scott.
So,
missed you this weekend.
Yeah. You guys and you're not racing. Yeah.
That sounds about right, Tim. Right?
Me, Aaron, and Wayne. Yep. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
That's not fair to Ryan, though. Kind of sounds
Life's
mean.
not fair, man.
Life's not fair.
So he probably likes Ryan best. He's probably less of a pain in the butt.
And the printer just started going nuts beside me here. What the hell?
Nice.
Well, that's be my wife printing things randomly, and we moved the printer down here so that it would stop glitching out. Now, let me know if it starts lagging. We've changed the setup on the computer. I'm hardwired into the modem now, but my kid is still playing video games over there, even though he's not supposed to be. If it starts lagging, you got to turn it off. So, big news.
Big news.
Arrma's released a new car. Well, they're releasing a new car tomorrow. I can tell you from what I've seen, it looks to me like it's going to be competition to the low-C laser nut kind of genre. It's going to be pretty close to the laser nut. And not really competition because Arrma's owned by Horizon, which also owns low-C, which also owns everybody else. So, what do you guys think?
I'm curious about it because I'm thinking, is it going to be the same drive style as like the Infraction, where it's more like an 8-scale Buggy, or is it going to be more like the other style where it's more like the module on back where it slides out or not?
Well, okay, I've looked at the pictures, and we'll look at the picture during the new product thing here. We look a little closer at the picture. It's got some funky looking sidewall stuff going on the tires. If you look in the background on that, it definitely has more of a side-by-side kind of look. So it looks, the cage and everything looks a lot more like you would see on the, the low-C DB, the Desert Buggy.
Oh, yeah.
And the low-C laser nut. A little bit like the low-C Rock Ray as well. And being that Arrma has been coming out with pretty damn tough 4-wheel drive chassis for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like, they're brushless chassis, aluminum plate and everything. I can't see them venturing a real big distance off of that. I don't think they're going to venture off that. I think they're going to stick with that genre, that kind of chassis layout, and they're just going to branch into something new. Now, that is going to make something new for us because with our rock bouncing league that we're running, I'm not sure. I mean, I think it would kind of fit into the same category by the looks of the tires on it. It might. It's hard to tell. The picture they send you is really bad. I got an email from our supplier saying, check your emails at 5 a.m. So you're telling me to get up early in the morning is what you're saying, and I don't know if I care about that. So,
it looks kind of like it's a 17 mil hex on there.
It does. It does.
Something more like an 8-scale Buggy would have.
Yeah, it does look pretty big.
So one of the tires would fit into any category because they're going to be like a 3 a 3-inch tire on them.
Well, I'm quite certain that, well, I guess anybody who watches this probably watches Scale Builders Guild. I know Scale Builders Guild has one already, and that's where most of this leak is from, is that he put out a teaser, right? And that's most of the pictures that you see. Most of the pictures that you see are his YouTube thumbnail for that video. And because of that, I can anticipate that he's going to have the first viewers on it, and he's already seen it and already knows about it, right? But I think, there's always those agreements that you have to sign with these guys saying that you agree not to release it prior to this or whatever, and all this stuff, right? So,
well, that's okay. He can lose it and they can send it our way.
Yeah.
So the next one our way.
Right? I know. I want to get some cool shiny things to
I
play
keep
with.
them all shut.
Ish. Kinda.
I can have a precious, my precious.
So what do you want to start with? You want to start with the new shiny stuff, new in RC? Or do we just want to get into some other stuff here that I got going on, some experimental stuff here?
I'm sure. Let's see what you got. You're going to unbox something, I think?
I'm going to unbox something here. So I got something new. We're going to try this out here. Let's see if I can make this all work the way I want it to. Bring this up onto the screen. Put this guy here.
There you go.
All right. So you guys can see that okay?
Yeah, looks like you got some shrapnel on your bench still. Stuck to your special mat.
Gone. Actually, this is double-sided tape.
Double-sided tape action.
Double-sided tape action. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these things. This is the FMS Atlas 6x6. Turn that light a bit here so it's not reflecting in my face quite so bad. So that's the Atlas 6x6. This is the blue one.
So that's mini style, right? That's gonna be like the 18th scale.
The 1/18th scale. If you can read it on the box there.
And we will be comparing this to the 24. See what it really is like.
Yeah. Can you read that? Yes. There we go.
Horizon Hobbies made in China, like everything else.
Made in China. Now, I think my favorite thing about FMS is the boxing and the packaging they use. Now, I just got to get it out of said packaging, which I like so much. So, bear with me for a second while I curse and swear at the packaging I like so much. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's tight. She's tight.
Zerk says he wants to make one into a little tow truck.
Maddox is all pissed off at me. He's like, what? Somebody already stole my idea? I'm like, what do you mean stole your idea? He's like, yeah, I was going to make a mini 6x6. I'm like, I hate to break it to you, son, but there's like 6 companies out there making mini 6x6s already. Oh. Okay, so hands down, packaging when it comes to FMS, there's nobody that seems to do a better job than these guys with their.
I think they're doing that because if that container ship goes over,
they're going to
float.
They'll float all the way across to the ocean on the other side. But I love these things. I love the way they're packaged. I'm just going to see if there's any tape on here. No, there isn't. There we go. So you just pop open the seal. Let me slide this out here. It's all molded to fit
Beautiful
body perfectly, right? So, like, if you're one of those people who travels a lot, and I mean, you could throw this in your carry-on or whatever, do up your little truck and throw it in your carry-on and go, right? Like, so this is the 6x6 from FMS. The remote comes in 2 pieces. So, oh no, it's broken already. It slides together. Now, literally, this is my unboxing. I have not had a chance to even attempt running this thing. I do have some batteries kicking around here. I'll slip in this, and maybe we'll give it a little looky-see. But we'll move the packaging now. Oops. I lost the sticker. Something came out of it. No, it's down there. What's in it? Oh, wait a minute. There's the charger. Aha, the charger cord. It is a USB style charger for a LiPo battery. And like most of these companies, this thing's probably going to be in here. I'm going to brighten this light up for you guys a bit here. Let's make this brighter. All right. Okay. So let's open the sucker up and see how cool it looks inside. Now, where does it hinge? There's the body hinge. Just got to find the body posts.
The crowd watches on.
Oh, yeah. So that's why I don't do unboxings. That's why I don't do a lot of live unboxings, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So
it's okay. We'll bear with you.
Aha! It just squeezes in.
Dave knew. He said, pull the rear of the cab.
Yeah, it's just a magnetic mount. So that's cool.
Magnetic mount.
That's really cool.
Huh.
As you can see, my phone has a little bit of a delay.
Happens.
Oh, well. The interwebs has a delay. So that's cool. I do notice, though, you cannot open it all of the way because this front bar, this bumper here, is stopping it from being able to swing all the way. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was. See? It stops there. But anyways, first we get to the battery, which is held in with a couple of little elastic bands.
Quick change action.
Some quick change action. Funny thing, this battery looks identical to the one that you get with an EasyRC. Amazing.
Super special.
It's a 600 milliamp 7.4 volt 2S. I think I might have one of these already charged, but even if not, I'm just going to throw this on a charge right now. We'll see how long it takes to charge. That would be kind of cool if it charged up like really fast during our little chit chat here. Oh God, there's blinking lights everywhere. Ah. So yeah, it looks pretty solid. I mean, the driveline.
Look at that action.
Look at that. Like, it's got really good smooth action.
Military tread.
Military style block. Actually, this tread style is a lot like the Grunt. So I don't know if you've ever seen the Grunts. I'm going to move the mic closer. Proline came out with a tread called the Grunt. And the Grunt is almost exactly this tread style here. It's it's a nice tread style. Look at it. It's soft. The tires are fairly soft. There doesn't feel like there's any foam in there whatsoever.
Perfect. More traction.
More traction, yeah. Steering action feels good. It is plastic steering arm. I like the scale exhaust on the bottom here. That's kind of cool. Comes up, down around the side, and then up. They're not hollow, though, so you can't actually put a smoke kit in, because that would be wild. If you could put a little mini smoke kit in there and have smoke coming out.
A little drill and a lot of patience.
I'm having ideas.
So
I don't know if you could even do it with a little drill because of this little turn here. It kind of goes out 90 and then 90 and then up. If you can see that. Weird with my camera.
So those tires, what size are those? The rims and tires? Like
well, the rims are a 1 inch. Let me dig up my caliper.
So that's like the same thing that they're running on the 24s, eh?
Yeah, well, here's a set of 1 inch. I got a set of 1 inch bead locks here. So here's a 1 inch bead lock. And I don't know if you guys can see this better. This is a
spare.
We'll throw this on its side here. Yeah, it's a dead match. Exactly the same size.
So now my next question is, which is always the same question I ask, how big is that compared to the 24?
How big is this compared to the 24?
Yeah, let's get some side-by-side comparison action.
Let's take a look. I'm going to lay this. I'm going to put this guy here. Which 124th do you want to see?
Let's go with the SCX 24.
The SCX, okay.
Let's just see. I'm kind of curious. I'm always curious.
Let's do a couple of them here.
Let's do them. Yeah.
Woo,
Got like 10 of them.
Maybe.
In your collection.
Right. So there's the Betty. Okay. Now I'm showing you guys the Betty because the Betty has the biggest tires really stock out of the box when it comes to getting these SCX 24s.
In all the land.
In all the lands. So we put this here. We put this here. Scale wise, we're pretty close. The cab is remarkably similar in size.
A little bigger.
It's a little bit bigger, but the window is the same. The tire size, pretty much the same. Now, if you were looking at a truck like this and it was a 6x6, you would expect it to be a fair bit bigger than a pickup truck, right? Wouldn't you? I would.
I don't know.
Wheelbase from front axle to front axle, or front axle to front rear axle, is a little bigger, right?
Quite a bit.
These tires are a little bigger for sure.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a larger diameter. Nose track width, it's a little bit wide. Trying to get where the center of the camera is. There it is.
There we go.
So if I line up the tire, this tire here, line it up on the side.
So big difference there. Looks like that one, the 24 has the servo and axle, and that one's in the chassis, eh?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
So the SX 24 has a servo in the axle. This one is in the chassis. Transmission mount on the SCX 24 is two screws. You can see that very well with that camera. You can see it right there. Let me get my little pointer here. So there's two screws holding in the SCX 24.
Yeah.
There are three holding in the one in this guy. The motor is definitely bigger. It's at least twice the size.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that rig there should be a little more capable than the 24s then.
It should be. I believe Gord has the Tetra version of this guy. No, not. I can't remember if he has this one or if he has the one from Panda Hobby.
He's got a Panda. He's got the little banner up.
Yes, right. That's right.
Yeah, he's got Panda.
So one of the things I do notice here is that this guy has there's a 3-link on the front end. Okay, so and your third link is up here just right above the axle. Now it looks like you could, if the motor wasn't in the way, you could go with a 4-link setup on the front. Now there's a 3-link, and there is a panhard bar in there. If you can see this link here, right in behind the servo.
Yeah.
There is a panhard bar. You can see it right. There's the head of it right there. I'm going to poke around by doing this on the camera, which is really hard. There's the head right there. Now, yeah, I'm going to have to power this thing up. Let me grab some batteries.
Yeah, I do like that. I think I like that. It's a nice body style to it. I like how the roof on it is actually flat. A flat front, not so much angle on it. Looks more good. More better.
Way more better.
More better.
I'll get up my brick of batteries here. I swear to God, I should have bought stocks in Duracell. Or Energizer. Energizer, because I like that little bunny. All right. So to put the batteries in this guy, you just you take the handle, you take the top out of the handle right here. Whoa. So that clips into the top, and that's how it comes in the package. You just pop this top piece out, Slide your batteries in, and I grabbed the wrong size batteries. It needs double AAAs. Other bag.
Little truck, little batteries.
Little truck, little batteries. Other brick of batteries. Oh. I should probably read the packaging before. Oh, look, this one actually gives you a diagram. It takes form. This one gives you an actual diagram telling you how many of these little batteries it takes and what direction they're supposed to go. Because I hate it when I put them in backwards. Oh. In the hole. In the hole. And this is going to fit in here. Okay, so then that goes there. And then you have your, so you got your batteries are in this here, all held up. And then this is your controller part, and the two are going to clip together like come here, like so.
Pow.
No, that's backwards. Or is that backwards? No, it wasn't backwards. That was right. Like so. It's a funny feeling controller. See if it powers up. No.
No, it must
I
have
have it
been.
backwards. There we go. I'm just a little dumb.
It's okay. We'll bear with you.
I'm trying to look at it on the camera and then do it on this way, and everything's
Sure.
You're looking at a mirror, it's like one way, and then it's the other way. So nothing lights up, just beeps. Ooh, that might be frustrating. Oh. Okay, we got to look at that.
Uh-oh.
So there's two tabs that have to rub. Like it's just two buttons. These are springing. These are springing. And they're like a button, and it looks like it's a little bit tricky to make sure that it's in there.
I see a light.
Okay, now we got a light. If I shake it around, the light is not going away. So that's good. I think what happened is the little button stuck in when I slid it together the first time.
Happens.
Okay, so we'll wait for this to charge a little bit more here. So this is the 24. Now I'm going to show you if we were to compare it to a little bit more true scale 1/24th, it would be a mini Z. So here's the mini Z.
I think it's a monster.
Now we're starting to get into the same idea. If 1/24th scale, if you're talking now, they do call this 1/18th scale, so technically it should be bigger.
Yeah, it should be.
But if you were driving around in a Jimny, this little guy, right?
Yeah.
And you rolled up alongside this guy, I can pretty much guarantee you this guy's going to be smaller. A lot smaller.
That's a power wagon.
There's a power wagon body ish.
Yeah. So power wagon wasn't that much bigger than a normal.
Well, actually, it's a power wagon, but it's not really a power wagon. Well, I guess it kind of is. I guess it's about as close as you're going to get to a power wagon, really, with any of these guys.
Now, if that was like a big rig, then that's yeah.
This, well, I have the body loose on it right now because I'm getting it ready to paint it. This is a 1/18th scale RC 4-wheel drive. Little Jalonde 2 or whatever the hell they called it now.
1/18th. So it's in between.
1/18th. No, it's the same scale. So this and this are supposed to be the same scale.
Oh, I see.
Right? So they're pretty close. I mean, but then you take the
1/24th.
1/24th is bigger. Well, wheels and everything are bigger.
Everywhere it's bigger.
The cab is smaller, for sure. So they call this 1/18th. but it runs 1-inch wheels, and yeah, it's probably a more scale 1/24th size, or sorry, 1/18th size. These have never been known for being SDX 24s and Enduros and all those trucks. They've never been known for being super accurate on their scale.
I don't know. Same point though. You should be able to take a measurement, scale it down. It should be the same on that. Is it not?
You would think. If you talk to Curtis, who has been designing these guys, and we're working on scale parts and stuff and designing this stuff, it drives him nuts when he looks at it, because when he actually does go into it and scale it down, when they say 1/24 scale, so he'll measure up the real thing, scale it down 1/24th. No, not even close, or
Not
1/10, or any of that stuff, right? So, yeah.
Classic.
Okay, I think this battery has enough charge in it
It'll at least move a little bit.
to at least drive it around on the bench a bit, right?
You can at least drain the battery and blow it up, and then yeah.
I know a guy. I can get more batteries. Now, I'm not a big fan of this not opening all the way.
Hold your tongue right.
Holding my tongue. Holding my tongue. Oh, wow. That sucks. Actually, kind of sucks doing this with these elastics in here, because it doesn't want to fit in right. So it is the small one that goes in. Come here, you. Small end connection here. Okay, we're plugged in. We are turned on. Okay, now we're turned on. Look at those lights.
Ooh.
And backlights.
Ah. Do you get signal lights when you turn? Is my question.
Let's find out. Let's find out. Ha.
Try rubbing it. That's how you turn it on.
Nope.
Nice. I like that better.
So do I. But take a look at that steering. That's actually pretty decent. Pretty decent steering travel.
But will it turn with that long wheelbase?
It's going to drive like a 6x6.
Yeah. A lot of pushing it. But it'll go anywhere.
Yeah, it's got some good.
Some jelly?
Yeah, it's got some pretty decent jelly. Not bad.
This whole thing shakes, rocks back and forth.
They all do that, but that's because this has got a big torque and diesel in it, right? It's got a big old Cummins in there. Big old Cummins that's been blown out, mechanical. That needs to have black smoke just pouring out the stacks. That's what would look proper.
Nah, so, probably has a Duramax in it.
My impression of it is I like it. I do really like that color. There's the two colors. Is a red. There's a red and a blue. I kind of like the red quite a bit too. I don't know if you guys can see the. I'll show you on this picture.
Is it shiny? Yeah.
No, it's the same thing. It's still a matte-ish kind of finish.
Which is period correct.
Yes. So I like that. That's cool. Yeah. Go over a few of the things. It is 100. It says true ladder frame truck chassis, 6x6, all-wheel drive system, high torque transmission, final drive 104/1. So that's pretty good.
12 valve.
High grip, big block tires. True scale pinion and rear ring gear axles. So this is not worm gear like the others. Matte painted Lexan body with clear windows, front and rear LED lights, aluminum anodized chassis rails.
Ooh, anodized.
Yeah, so there's just basically a flat bar chassis rail that's been cut. Really. Functional spare tire and toolbox. Functional toolbox? Where say is functional toolbox?
Oh.
Wobbly. It opens up.
You can put your stuff in there.
Yeah. 55 turn high torque motor, long run time up to 30 minutes it claims, which is pretty decent because the battery is actually like only a 600 milliamp. That's a tiny little battery.
So tiny.
Yeah. Chassis mounted servo with panhard bar. And then, like I said, you cannot knock them for their unbelievably phenomenal packaging when it comes to RCs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's, for a cheap RC, that is freaking awesome the way they package them up. So I'm going to say it's torquey. For a stock rig out of the box, it runs good. I like it. They're cool. I don't know what you would ever put in this tiny little box.
Oh, I know some crawler guys that knows what to put in there.
It'll fit one AA battery. Oh, I bet you it might fit two AAA. Yeah, so if you guys have something about this size that you want to put in said box, you can. Just saying.
Just saying.
There's a bunch of latches on the back of here. I don't know how well the light's going to work. You see these little clips here?
Yeah. What's that all about?
All these little clips look like they're set up there so that you could put accessories on there. They look like little clips for like holding shovels and hammers and axes or whatever you might want to throw in there that looks scale.
Cool.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 locations on the back. And then the very back here is actually flat and dished. It has a back, or it has a front, and it actually has a lip at the back. So your stuff wouldn't just slide right out the back underneath the back tire. It does say that this is a functional spare. So that's cool.
It's not like those spares that on other rigs where it's all for decoration.
Well, which other one do I have that has a functional spare? This one here. This is the functional spare that was on my RC 4-wheel drive one.
Oh, cool.
But my RC 4-wheel drive one, I actually have to take the knuckles off of it all the way around. I'll show you on a bigger knuckle here, but on this here, on the knuckle itself, I had to shave the inside of the ball cup just so that I could get the turning action out of them on the RC 4-wheel drive one, which kind of sucked.
Weird.
I've only done one because I wanted to do a comparison to see this is how far your steering angle is with the stock, and this is how far after you modify it. Now, if you wanted to, just looking at the way the battery and everything is configured in here, if you could see that better there. Yeah, if you're looking at this here, this does have a very low transmission in here. And then this battery almost sits, like when the cab is closed, it almost sits where the bench seat would be.
So it's kind of where the fuel tank in the original would be. Yeah.
So if you wanted to do a scale interior, you got to remember, like this wire is just it's just the power wire. So it's just sticking out, but it's pretty flat right up to here. Huh. So you could do a really, really cool little micro scale interior in this.
Yeah, you can have all connected to the cab, and then it just lifts up too, so it's out of the way.
Yeah, your ESC and everything's mounted up front here, so there's a little bit of weight up front. Honestly, looking at it, if you really wanted to get crazy with it, you could probably take this battery and remount it right up underneath the hood, because it looks like there's just barely enough room underneath the hood in here that you could probably fit it between the servo and the hood. I'm really digging those lights. Those are cool. They're not that bright white LED. They're actually like an authentic vintage style LED. Well, let's turn off the light here and see what it looks like. It's a little better. So yeah. Oh, I didn't check this. Let's see if it does anything brake light wise. Driving. No, they're just on or off. Straight up.
Simple.
So
Nothing
simple.
to screw up.
Nothing to screw up. Exactly. So yeah. That is the FMS Atlas 6x6. So now what?
So those puppies just show up or what?
This one random one showed up. Now, I'm a little PO'd about this because I ordered a whole bunch and they are still coming, but they did not come in this shipment. So this one little guy got processed coming across the border all by himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
So one.
One
That's
item.
all for the whole order. One.
So I got to pay all the processing fees and all the brokerage fees and all that stuff on one pathetic little truck. And that is just the way it is. I can't do anything about that. That was strictly because of FedEx. So yeah.
Fed up with it, more like it.
Yeah, fed up. FedEx, fed up. So I got something else here that I'll open up here in a minute. But let's get into something a little more important. What's the price point on them?
All of it.
Yeah, just look. I'm just gonna quickly read here. Yeah, Ryan. Yes, Ryan, you are 100% correct. Yes. Why the price point on that? Hey, I got a question for you guys. Have you guys, and I know Gord, you already have any of you guys watched RC Spark's latest video?
Not so much.
You probably should.
Yeah.
And any of the people who have watched, who are commenting on the side, yeah, Gord's watched it. Of course, Gord's watched it. You tell me what do you think about his sponsorship? You guys let me know. Check out his latest video, and then next week you tell me what you think about a sponsorship.
What was he the one that was quitting or retiring?
He did retire, but he actually more took like a leave of absence. I wouldn't call it retirement. I would have called it a leave of absence. But leave of absence doesn't sound as dramatic as retiring, so he retired. And then he came back out of retirement. But you know what? In his defense, there are so many people who go into retirement and come back out of retirement and then go back into retirement and then come back out of retirement. It's publicity. It works. It works really well.
Oh no, please don't retire. Good riddance. What?
Yeah, please don't retire. And then it's like, well, wait, no, psych, I wasn't retiring.
My feelings were hurt for a week.
Gord. Get that, Gord? Get that, Gord? Nobody knows who the three people are yet. I'm letting everybody still figure that one out. Okay, well, let's get into this.
I know who they are.
You kind of know who they are?
I think I know who they are.
Me, myself,
and I.
Of course, right? Okay, let's get over to this guy here. All right, let's do this one. You guys want to see what is new in Shiny RC world. Waiting for the hard drive to spool up. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Now, first of all, when I first saw this release, I went, what does Oli supposed to mean? That has got to be the worst font I've ever seen any company use for a release date. That is supposed to say 01-13.
Oh, that's what it is. I
You
was like,
see?
Oli OL13. Like,
But it doesn't look like that to me. It looks to me like Oli, OLI, or some weird thing, right? Like just, I thought they were doing a play on words, but no, they weren't. They were absolutely doing a play on my brain, trying to make me figure out what the heck that thing was.
What's a Firestorm?
So it's called a Firestorm. Now, I'm not going to show you guys the picture. There's a screenshot picture that's been going around on Facebook already. And there are some people who've been redoing a video with a leaked photo picture showing this Firestorm. Now, I can tell you it's Scale Builders Guild. Matt from Scale Builders Guild has done this video already. He's put up a teaser on his premiere release. So basically, he's scheduled the release and letting everybody know, which is fine. But there's guys that are stealing the imagery because it's the only image. And I spent 2 hours looking online for other images of this truck, and nobody has one. So they've done a really good job of keeping this thing locked up tight. Better than normal. Better than normal. Now, there are places that are claiming that they're going to have them in stock by next week.
This has come from Horizon?
I'm glad you said it before me.
Right?
Yeah. So, okay. Good on you if you get them. I sure hope you do. I would love to see them. I'm not going to be on the first bandwagon to get them because I got tired of being on that wagon and then falling off because I couldn't keep up. So non-pneumatic tire. Yes, Zarek, exactly what we're talking about here. Take a look at the tires. If you look right underneath the 3.
Yeah, the honeycomb action
on that tire. That looks like something that was on the Mars Land Rover.
Yeah.
Right?
Run flats, right?
That's what they look like. They look like the new Hummer tires and the new run flats and all that stuff. They look really cool. Now, either they are legitimately made that way. I mean, being that Horizon owns Proline, they own Proline and Arrma and all of these other, there's a really strong possibility that they've created a tire and an inner for the tire to go with this new release. That's a strong possibility. But look at the rim size on the outside. It looks to me like a 2.2. It looks a lot like a 2.2 to me. There's way too much rubber there for it to be short course style tire, I think.
Well, short course is a 2.2 on the front side and a 3 on the back.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I think that these are actually, I think they're closer to being a legit 2.2. I think. But then again, I could be wrong because I take a look at the picture from Scale Builders Guild of like a head-on shot of it. It is independent front suspension. I know that much already because you can tell just from the screenshot, which is what makes me think this is going to be a release that is very, very, very similar to the Laser Nut. I think this will be so close to the Laser Nut, I don't think you're going to be able to distinguish the two very easily. It'll be Arrma parts. But I don't think it's going to be solid rear axle. I don't think it's going to have any of that kind of stuff. And I say that because if it was solid rear axle in this picture, I think you'd be able to see the pumpkin of the axle. And you can't.
Can't.
Which makes me think that it's a flat chassis with A-arms all the way around.
Cool. So is this one to add on to my list of what should Aaron get for U4?
This is a definite possibility for getting something for U4.
Excellent.
Yes. So anyways, enough about that. That's all the real info I got on that one. I will tell you everything I know about it tomorrow morning when I find out. I'll let you guys know. But then, we got another really cool one. Look at this little guy. He's so
Seen that
cool.
thing. It's like, oh
He's
my
so
god.
cool. Look at that thing. That is the most pyramidish looking set of tracks I've ever seen. I don't think there's any suspension built into those at all.
Nah, who needs suspension?
I mean, it looks like this would be the perfect truck to put this chassis, put these tracks and everything on a Yeti Junior.
Yeti Junior.
Maverick, the little Maverick, right?
Yeah.
You have a cracked Maverick. I think these would suit that size really well, and they'd look really cool. So, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is the one you want. You talk. Go.
Exotech has done it again. They came out with a new car. They're known for having a fast, sleek body for scale spec. That's what this one here fits. And just look at that. It's amazing.
The only thing I'm not impressed with, okay, the wing is not carbon fiber. The pictures make it look like it's carbon fiber, but it's actually.
But if you're a racer, you know damn well.
It's Lexan with stickers, right?
Yeah. So when you're racing, it has to be Lexan so it doesn't chew the shit out of the carpet.
Yeah. But it would look so much better if it was actually carbon fiber. I mean, scale spec, come on.
Well, just put the sticker on there. Get the tape, the duct tape that looks like carbon fiber. It's all you need.
Yeah. I
so
like
if
the
you're looking for
splitter.
a body for scale spec, I think this one here is going to be the next. We always call them cheater bodies, whichever one's the fastest one. Or it's like that's the cheater body of next.
Yeah, that is the beefiest. That's the beefiest front splitter I've ever seen too.
Oh yeah.
Now, I told you guys about the creepy ER a month ago now.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. My drawing didn't come out as good as this, but here it is. Here's the creepy ER. The information I got doesn't say whether or not it comes with the cage. So far, all I'm seeing is that it is just the body, no cage. So the cage is probably going to be released separately.
It's sold separately for
The
sure.
one that they're showing in the pictures, and I can't find a part number or anything for it. And then this is the Gozer. So the Gozer was a monster truck body that they came out with, and now they've released it in a 12.3.
So is that supposed to be like a knockoff of the Brodozer?
Yeah, kind of Brodozer. I think, correct me if wrong, hey, Ryan, didn't you put one of these on your truck, but you put the full-size monster truck version one on? I can't remember.
I can pull the Brodozer.
So anyways, the Gozer. This is their release for it, finally. The size of the rear wheel wells kind of throws me off. Oh, you guys are in luck. I'm going to go through this in 1 second here. Okay, stay on tune. I'm going to tell you more about this in a minute. But I just got an email that just came through.
Just got an email. That's totally the Brodozer.
Yeah. I just got an email from Arrma.
From Diesel Brothers. That's what that thing is.
Yeah.
They call it the Brodozer. They actually made a monster truck and put it in a monster jam.
So I already leaked this a little bit. Now there's no official thing about this except I have connections. 1-inch tires. They are made of the Tusk and the landmines, 1-inch rubber. And they are going to come in 2 choices. They'll come pre-mounted, or 3 choices. Just bare rubber. Pre-mounted on a new rim called the Glide 5. Or pre-mounted on the 1-inch Hazard rim. I haven't seen any of them yet. There's no images of them. So those pictures you just saw are the tread patterns on the 1.9 version. But I guarantee you, because I have part numbers and I have UPC numbers and I have other information. So I know they are going to exist. They're going to be about the same timeline back as that creep ER. This is a new line of tires. Remember I told you a couple weeks ago about Jetco? Jetco. So Jetco came out with a couple of crawler tires, and we were kind of looking at them. I'd never heard of the brand. They're actually a brand being distributed by HRP, which is
Vancouver.
No, hobby retailer. anyways, these are a belted drag slick, soft rubber, belted, interchangeable inner rim. Like the centerpiece is just like they are with Proline. They're a little bit beefier looking to me. These are called the Booster.
Boost.
So you get 2 hex choices with them. You get either 12 mil hex with a 0.5 offset or 1/2 inch offset, or you get the 14 mil, which will work on any of the Arrma products. So you can put them. You want to run a 4-wheel drive Sentin with drag slicks on it and crank that sucker up. Where I see these tires going is going to be on stuff like the Limitless. Not the Limitless, sorry. The Vendetta. You'll see them on the Vendetta, I think. You see a lot of people run them on the Vendetta. This is the 1/5 scale Power Hobby paddle tire. Belted. Got a really, really cool set of paddles to it. Lightweight rim, except the overall tire of everything's 1.5 pounds per tire. 8.6 inches tall and 4 inches wide.
Oh.
It is called the Rooster X. I just like the fact that they put some traction stuff inside there to funnel. These are overdrive gears for the STX6, made by Triel. So that's pretty much all I need to know about them. It's 20% overdrive, 13 to 39. This is a picture of them mounted up inside their aluminum axles. So they'll fit the aluminum axle and they will fit the stock axle, made by Triel. They're helical teeth. And like I said, it's a 20% increase. So 20% overdrive on your front axle if you want. And this one's for Chad. Charisma came out with an RTR version, the GT24D Subaru. This is a little 124 scale, cute little guy. That was a kind of a leak picture. That was it. Hobbywing XR8 Plus G2S brushless CSC. Now this thing is rated for a continuous current of 200 amps.
Oh yeah.
6S LiPo, waterproof. It is not. BEC is rated up to 8.4 volts, and it's 6 amp continuous. The fan is designed so you're not replacing the entire fan; you're just replacing the motor and the blades.
For better heat.
Yeah. 40. It'll support 48 degrees of boost and turbo timing.
Oh.
It does have an RPM speed limit function. It is programmable from the OTA Bluetooth module or the program box, and it does do real-time data recording.
Nice. Up the stuff in it.
But and you want to know the biggest thing that gets me? This feature right here.
Love it.
This feature right here, because I cannot tell you how many people I've watched let the smoke out of their ESC at a race. Because they're all scrambling to try and get up to the line or get going. And even if they just accidentally touch it and then boom, oh no, what'd I do? You screwed it up. You done gone broke it.
That's the best thing about Hobby right now is all their stuff's come out with this, non-polarized stuff going on.
Yeah. You spend a lot of money on ESC to let it up and smoke because you're a dumbass. That's kind of a problem. So this is a good thing. This is a really good thing.
And if it happens to you out there, it's okay because it's happened to everybody.
Yeah, it's happened to everybody more than once for some
More than once. That's why they do it.
So Panda Hobby has released a portal version of the, what do they call this guy? The Tetra 24 X3 Portal Edition.
Ooh, portals on a 24.
Yes, portals on a 24. So
are they the first ones?
They're the first RTR portal. I know there's another company out there that's released a version, the 3D printed version of some portal axles that fit the STX24. They didn't look overly strong to me, but I could be wrong. I've never had them in my hands, so I can't really tell you. This here, is going to have parts availability. Panda's already got pretty good parts support. They are now being distributed by 2 different distributors that I know of. which is good because the more distributors means the more parts availability for you.
Look at that 3-speed.
It is a 3-speed.
3 speeds.
Yeah, 3-speed remote shifting. Now, I believe that is just a controller. That's going to be one of those things that's up on your controller.
That's cool.
Because I can't see it being in the electronics of the truck itself. There's just not enough there for it to have a 3-speed tranny.
Okay, I thought I had a 3-speed tranny on a little tiny thing.
Big feature, which I guess when I'm looking at this little guy here, oil-filled shocks. The shock is actually oil-filled. That's a big deal because I can't stand the way 24th scale stuff just kind of bounces around. It's brutal to me. So they've released it in this G-Wagon style body, if you want to call it that, portal axles. But they didn't just release it in the G-Wagon. There's 4 colors. We got a blue. I think we had it'll scroll through them here. We got blue, red, I think a white, and a gunmetal, I believe.
Nice.
There's a gunmetal. They all come with a light bar on the roof, which is also a nice little touch. Oh, orange. There's the other color that comes in. But they also put the portal axle version on their Power Wagon. So they released a Power Wagon version.
Sweet.
But look at the size of those freaking headlights.
Perfect. Spotlights, man. That's awesome.
That looks like something straight out of Cars. That looks like something straight out of the movie Cars.
That's something that I would put on my truck if I had a Power Wagon. I put the biggest lights I could find on that sucker.
So you can see
from a studio set or something. I don't know.
3 miles away. So yeah, they did this version, the Power Wagon, you want to call it that, with portal axles as well. Pretty much all the same setups. Kyosho has released a new version, the Phaser. Now this comes with the blower and everything sticking out. It is brushless. They show the images in the gray. The tires, it's still the long wheelbase chassis, which is unfortunate because that chassis is really hard to match bodies to. You pretty much have to go with Kyosho stuff. It does come with lights, and it's brushless. The longer bodies look more realistic.
More realistic.
Yeah, absolutely. It's far more scale, but very hard to change anything if you want to later. So detailed hard plastic in the front, mirrors, everything, brushless power. I believe it comes with it doesn't come with a LiPo. It comes with Dean's connection, LiPo ready. And I did have an image in here saying how many kV the motor is. The motor is a 34,000 kV with a 32 tooth. Then they did release a chassis that is the same size as all the other touring cars and all the other cars out there. The Phaser. It's the FZ02. So this one does have the standard wheelbase of most other cars. Center drive shaft, 260 millimeter. And it does come with tires. So Vanquish has released a bunch of new rims called the Tanks. Tank crawler wheels of KM 236s in a slew of colors. And they are supposed to take the new IFR, which is the interchangeable rim color inside, so you can accent them up and make them look whatever way you want. Whatever way you want. Then Boom Racing came out with a BRX01, and then now they've released the BRX02. 2 versions. One is the Link version, and one is the Leaf Sprung version. So you can either have it drive with some suspension characteristics that actually are drivable, or you can set it up to run like a brick. Whichever way you want. It's up to you. A couple of interesting things about it. It does have carbon fiber frame rails, which is supposed to be 30% lighter and stronger and all of these other things, but it is going to make it harder to work with. The old BRX01 came with aluminum frame rails. I'm not really sure how many things are really changing. I think the transmissions are going to stay pretty close to the same. Waiting to see what else they come out with. They are designed to fit the Team Raffi bodies. So you've got your pickup style, your Defender pickup, and your Defender D110 style trucks. They're designed to fit those two bodies perfectly. They're 1.9s on there now instead of 1.55s. This is a release from them as well. They've released a new set of shocks called the Kudos, or Kudu, Kudu. They come in a 70 mil, 80 mil, and a 90 mil. They have an aluminum pivot ball tool. So that's what that Boom Racing symbol up on the top there. That is actually a tool for you to put the pivot balls in without pinching your fingers or breaking the balls. Because you notice how big the openings are on the top. So that's for Boom Racing. That's a picture of them without the coils and the picture of them with coils. That's pretty much it for new stuff in RC right now. There's a couple of other things I've seen come across the desk. RC 4-wheel drive just released a couple wheels, some new wheels and stuff like that I will get some information on here shortly. And that is, that's pretty much it. That's what's new in RC this week.
Yeah. All right. So you said you just got an email in.
I did. I just got an email. So I'm going to go read the email right now. Let's see. Boom.
Boom, pictures.
And refresh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Is it there?
It's here. Okay, I'm going to give you guys some pictures of it.
All right, let's take a look.
Let me make these bigger. Let's see. So it's a GIF. So I'm going to open this up in my other thing here. Open this up.
You'll open it in a Jiffy?
I just got to open it in something I can make the picture bigger for you guys. All right. Bigger. Bigger. It is a side-by-side. It absolutely is a side-by-side. Let's share screen. Boom. Share. Are you ready? Oh, it shrunk again. Oh, wait, no. Let's share this one. There.
There's even a guy in the back seat.
There's 4 people in it.
Oh, those are 2 twos. Those are the short course rims on there.
Yeah, you're right. They are. They are absolutely short course rims, independent front suspension, independent rear suspension. You can see the sway bar link right back here.
Sweet.
So there's a sway bar there.
Sway bar in the front too.
Appears to have LED lighting in the front grille here. I personally like the white. I think that looks pretty badass. It's really geared towards looking like a side-by-side. That's what it is.
Cool. Got even people in the back seat there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have to be the one I'm gonna have to get.
You're gonna do that one, are you?
I don't know. I think that's it's pretty cool.
Okay, well, let me see if I can show you guys, if I can tell you any more about this. Hey?
Pivot ball front.
What else came in this email? Boom, 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 boom. So there's pictures. Then give me any other information. Just pictures.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. You've seen them. Tune into Horizon Hobby tomorrow. They will release them. All the other information.
I'm just curious about that transmission, how it is. If it's like the higher end models they have, or it's like the lower end.
I don't know. It looks to me like it's based on a little bit more aggressive platform than the Sentins and stuff. So I think you might be impressed with it.
It might be.
Might be.
Hope so.
Yep. Okay, what else we got? Oh, that was that. What else you guys want to see?
What else do you want to see? I sent you a picture of my controller. You could show everybody.
Oh, yes. the controller with our new shiny thing. Hold on.
Yes.
I got to bring this up now. Waiting. Make this bigger.
Oh.
Let's get rid of this. We don't need this one up here anymore. Let's see. There it is. Downloads.
I took a picture and sent to you instead of just holding it up like this.
Ah, yes.
Or I can do all three. It doesn't look too bad in the frame.
Download complete. Let's go over to here. Go to downloads. What's the problem with this? There we go. Let's make this sucker bigger and then show you guys. So this is your
racing radio. Oh.
Let's make this bigger. There it is. So tell me your pros and cons of what do you like about this?
Well, at first, the whole reason why I put this on my steering wheel was because I get some fatigue in my hands. Anybody out there works with their hands, they know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you're racing, you end up holding on really tight, and if you hold on any looser, you get this. That god awful noise when you drop it.
Don't you love that noise?
I hate that noise. Then your steering does this.
Yeah.
So I tried this out, and this worked out really well by the end of the day. Because first of all, I made a video about how to mount it all up, and I had my hand where I wanted it to be, where I thought it'd be good, and I think it actually improved my driving. My hand was in the same spot. I could do a looser grip on it, and the muscle memory. That's what happens when you do a bunch of stuff. Your hand's in the exact same spot because it's got those big, deep ridges on there, right? So your fingers will go right where it was last time. And then you're going to learn where that is and then be faster.
Well, so you're impressed with that? So now you're telling me that?
I didn't think I'd be impressed with it as much as I am. It felt good. And then after,
means I need more of it.
Used to it. You had to get used to it at first. At first, it was just like, "Whoa, oh, that's weird. This is alien." But I recommend it. Get good grip, not crazy hard. Works good. If you have any hand problems or anything, or you just want to have a little more control of your car, I recommend getting one.
Right.
Don't matter if you're crawling, racing, bashing. It's a good upgrade.
Yeah, well, I noticed you're cramped up by the end of a race. You weren't this time, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, right? I actually held on, and I took second in touring car, which was great. Only person faster Michael. Michael beat me. With this cheater car, cheater motors.
Damn cheater car, yeah.
Michael, sorry. We're just picking on you.
Which is fine, because we're allowed to pick on you. Because you keep winning, cheater.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show this off for you guys because our good old buddy Tim, he's got himself a case of the sniffles and he can't talk on live. He was going to come on live today and talk about it, but he can't now because he's feeling like a dead man.
Oh.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he ate something spicy he shouldn't have. I don't know. I'm going to go with the spicy. Was it something spicy? It was, wasn't it?
Spicy.
It was something spicy. So we talked about this. Jesus, when did we talk about this? Where the hell's the picture?
November, I thought.
Yeah, I think it was November. Let's get this up in the right spot here. That's not coming up there right. Change that to the right picture.
I'll be back.
So let me get it to stream. Stupid thing. There. Why is it not showing that? That's not what's on the picture. That is. That. Oh, that's just annoying. I get it. 1 second. I swear to God, I'll get it. They changed the setting on here on me. Haha, buggers. I'm still fumbling here, man.
Okay, good. Still fumbling.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why it's not letting me show my photo screen anymore. I don't want Messenger. I don't want that one. That is just weird. Okay, let's get rid of these. Minimize that. Minimize that. Close that. Maybe I got too many things open.
Probably.
No. Bring that up. Okay, now share the screen. There it is. Okay.
There it is.
There it is. Let's make it bigger. So we talked about this. This was a couple weeks ago now. And then Tim's dad decided that we were right. I mean, Tim is the guy who has to have this truck. So he got it, and he has built it.
Yeah, that's right. That was only a couple weeks ago. I remember harassing about, having a little scale controller in there to fall back, and he ran it over.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He thought you were a jerk. You big jerk.
Yeah. Sorry.
So this is it. This is the package that it came, all the parts that came in the package for it.
It almost looks like that's just like a truck cab. It's missing the back half of it.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely, you're right. So the manufacturer's TWS, and the shocking thing that we found, or that he found, should I say, was that it's actually has a plastic frame.
Yeah, that's right.
Which we thought was going to really suck until he put it together. He's thrown a Spectrum crawler motor combo in there.
It's like the Axe combo without Bluetooth.
Basically just like the Axe combo without the Bluetooth. There's a good shot of it. We'll zoom in.
Just ridiculous. The motor in there.
It's so tiny. He's got so much motor in there. But as you can see, the frame rails actually were plastic. But the nice thing about them is they are rigid. Like, they are super rigid compared to the metal ones. So I think that frame might actually, because it's got webbing inside the plastic, so I think it might actually be stronger than, like, it's not going to bend like a metal frame would. It could break. Could totally break on you, which might be a problem.
So no winter driving, probably.
You really think Tim's not going to winter drive it?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we all know Tim.
We all know Tim. He's going to send it.
He's going to send it. There's the bottom of the chassis. So it does look like the links come down a little bit here.
They do drop.
They do drop down a little bit, and it looks like it might hang up here, might hang up there. But it's interesting to see all these holes, different mounting options in the chassis, because they're not used. There's no bolts going in through any of those. So there's got to be other options, other things that are gearing up to platform off of this, right? Go that way, make it smaller again. Oh, come on, you stupid picture.
Yeah, I dropped by the store the other day and he was working on it.
Now there it is with the stock rims, the stock tires. This is everything that it comes with out of the box. Tim really likes it. but he wanted to put something a little more aggressive on there.
Yeah, I like that better.
So he got her all together. He painted her up like his old truck. And this is actually running a set of what are these? These are the Rovers, Rover 8 hot body Rovers 19s on a set of fluorescent green plastic B-block rims, which are not a bad rim. Maddox has built them up for his sister's truck, and they're not a bad rim. They seem to fit that body nicely.
Yeah, they do.
They fit real nice. I wonder if I can go this way. Go this way? No. Go this way? No. Go that way? No. Try page up? No. Page out? No. Oh, I got to go through the whole rigmarole, changing it this way. Okay, there's the next one. There's an overhead shot. So you see he's painted the roof and the back to look like his original. This is what it would look like with the stock rims. I'll zoom this one in for you guys. It looked like not the worst build I've ever seen. I think the biggest thing is the body. That body's freaking awesome. So I love that body. That's a cool body.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Tim says he's going to find all the weak points. And he has not figured out what all the extra parts are for yet. So, and let's see, I can zoom that way.
Yeah, that looks way better. I like that one.
Right?
Tires are right size. I told me she should go even bigger, but yeah, I don't think they're going to go much bigger than that.
It looks mean with those tires on. I like that look. Not sure about the fluorescent green rims.
That's totally Tim, though. He likes that.
He does like the bright stuff. Yep.
There's a little Shazam in there, you know?
Yep.
He just needs that one extra rim that you have for the spare.
Yes, he does, actually. Tim, I can hook you up.
Yeah.
I may or may not have some extra rims like that.
Even if it's a screwed up one, it'll go on the back for the...
No, but I still got... They come in sets of 4. So
you got like 3 more.
I got 3 that are perfectly fine. And even if Maddox wanted to build a 6x6.
Oh, there's that thing again.
Yeah. Shh, nobody saw this. Nobody saw this.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-boom. So, yeah. That is all of that. That's his new truck. That's his new whip. That's the one you're going to see him out crawling.
That'd be cool to, if he had like a little trailer for it and he had his other rig pulling it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice size.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Or if you had like a motorhome.
I knew, actually, we know somebody who has a motorhome. So we just need to get a little Chase. Chase can bring his Winnebago.
Yeah.
Behind the Winnebago.
That would be cool.
Pull on the sidekick. That'd be so badass. I'd love that. That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. So, okay, we had talked about that now. We talked about that. 1/10 scale. Yes. Oh, yes. Gord built a contraption.
Oh, God.
I'm sure you guys have already seen the videos.
I have not.
No?
Should I be scared? I've been back in the school action, so I've been missing out on a lot of things.
Missing out on all the important stuff, eh?
Yeah, all the fun stuff.
Let's see. What did he do? Oh, yeah. Tim sent me some more pictures of jacking up the body a bit more.
One more notch higher.
Yeah, one more notch higher. So let's make this one bigger. Oh.
Body lift.
Body lift. There's a picture. So obviously I can tell where Tim is right now. I know where Tim is. Do you guys know where Tim is? I know where Tim is.
Still at the store.
He's still at the shop.
That is his home. This is your home.
Let's see. There's another side shot.
Yeah. That's money right there.
And look, it's got the same hole in the back there where his radio fell out. Right there. Right there. Look at that. It's so authentic. It's amazing. I can't believe how scale you are, Tim. All right, okay. Gord sent me more photos. Let's look at Gord's photos. There's no music in here, right, Gord?
Let's put it on mute anyways, just in case.
Okay, well, this is not a video. This is the materials he used to build it. So as you can see, we have a spiral of a chair on the top there.
A little caster action.
Yeah, a little bit of caster action going on. And then there's the pipe. And there's a metal bar. There's a pin.
I see where this is going.
You see where this is going? Because
I kind of see where this is going.
So
maybe not.
Here is the. So I'm assuming there's a counterweight in the back here. And then this would be the part that holds the camera here. Mount.
Selfie stick for your rig.
Oh, no, it's more than that. Hold on. Let me find the video again. This one. Hold on, I gotta put it on. Gots to put it on mute, man. Okay, I can't make it bigger. Stop it. It's going to give me an option to make it bigger. Nope. No option to make it bigger. We do it this way.
Somebody else had one of those. Was it last year or year before?
Can't remember. I remember seeing a guy with one of these spinning things going around their truck, and then they flipped it, and their camera got smashed into pieces.
Classic.
Right? Let's see if this is there. There it is. Okay, I might be able to make this picture bigger. Okay, now I can make this bigger for you guys. Bigger. So the only question I have for you, Gord, is, yeah, you got a swivel bar there, but how do you control where? Or do you just have to kind of set it spinning? And then
you don't. It just goes live, wild.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am an ass. Yeah, how's that radio working out for you anyways? Your phone might be secure, but it's not going to be secure when you flip your truck. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is secure when you flip your truck. I have video footage of you flipping your truck. I have video footage of you launching your truck on my head. I have video footage. Your phone is not going to be safe attached to your truck. Even if it was fully wrapped in bubble wrap, I don't think it would be safe attached to your truck.
Nothing is safe with your truck.
Drive and it moves while you drive. Okay. Sounds cool.
Free. Wild and free.
It'll be interesting to check that out. Don't you think?
Hang left, it goes right. Go right, it turns left.
Yeah, that's a lot of pipe. There's metal, there's plastic, there's probably counterweight in there. It's gonna kill me. The sucker's gonna kill me. I'm telling you.
I originally thought he was gonna make like some kind of machine gun for the roof.
Yeah. That's what I thought too.
That's what I thought too. And then it's like, oh, I see what's going on now.
You know, lately my neighbor's dog has been coming over and taking a dump in my driveway. And I would like to put an airsoft gun or a paintball gun on the top of my X-Max and chase that freaking thing down the block. because it's just getting out of hand. It's ridiculous. It's every couple days, and it's annoying. So it's even worse when you step in it. So I got some questions for you guys about shorts. How many of you guys actually watch YouTube shorts? Anybody? So YouTube shorts seem to be like you can't search them unless you go into the main YouTube bar.
Really?
Then you might get some shorts that come up. But you can't really search through shorts for short topics, if you get what I'm saying.
Matlow, they are doing the X Max kit with wide arms. He's asking.
Yeah, they already did.
Did they already do that?
Last week or a week before? It's called the Max version 2, and there will be 2 of them at the store next week. So
I think he said X Max. That's the bigger one.
Oh, the X Max with the they're not planning on releasing one that I know of. They did do that X Max Wide Max kit right after they did the Wide Max conversion of the Max. But I haven't seen any inklings of anything being pre-released, and I don't think they will, because it's one of those things where Traxxas likes to basically bump up their sales, and they can, so they will.
Until that fizzles out, then they'll do the next thing would be the Wide Max, X Max, like they did with the Max.
Then they'll release the Wide Max version, the Wide Revo version 3.6. Okay, I'm going to show you because we go grab it. Scott's asking about the MST, so I'm going to grab it here because we did run. You saw it run. You tell me what you think.
Yeah, I think you'd be more happy driving a Max if you don't have one, Aaron. Trav's had his Max out and X Max out. I think I like driving the Max better. The X Max is just so big and so much momentum moving on. And Tim always breaks his every time he has it out. Travis does for sure.
I break mine all the time.
Yeah. But your Max takes the ass kicking and keeps on ticking.
Right? Okay, let's do this way. Put you there.
There you go.
Okay, so Scott wanted to see this. So this is, it's got a little bit of a lag because my kids are all on the internet, so it doesn't really matter. We're just trying to show you pictures here anyways. This is the chassis. What we did was we went away from the battery hold down that it comes with. The battery hold down that it comes with wouldn't allow you to turn the battery this way. So this is sticky taped in.
Yeah.
Performance-wise, it handled really good. I liked the way it drove. I'm not a big fan of this motor combo. I don't think it's smooth.
No, it's not. It's to do with the ESC. You definitely want to put a Honda wing in there, like the stock spec or just stock in it.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Now,
like I was trying to tell you there, Scott, this servo is a standard servo, and you have to go on this end here, and you have to cut these tabs off because it does not mount with the servo tabs. So you cut the tabs off one side, and then it sticks in, and then these 2 plates.
Squish it.
I can't really catch up. These 2 plates here, this one and this one, they're fastened down to the chassis plate, but they're double-sided taped to this. So there's double-sided tape. They go on both sides of the servo, and then it attaches down.
That's just like the F1s of Tamiya.
Yeah. And they probably
tab off, you stick the servo in there.
You know, so it's a nice little platform. The tires were great. The tires had super grip on the track. I'm not sure what the rule is going to be. It'll be probably allowed to race. It wouldn't be allowed to officially race, but you want to go out and let it rip and have some fun with it, I don't see any reason why you couldn't do that with this platform.
No. I mean, for a trophy race, yeah, it's going to be a no. Once you start winning races, then we might need to take a closer look at it.
It is a ball diff, not the gear diff that you'd think. 48 pitch. It ran awesome. I loved it. I thought it was a fun car. Maddox is mad at me because I took it out and ran it before he got a chance to run it. The Miata body fits really nicely. The wheels look really sharp. So this will be painted up before next week.
Good.
Well, not next week. It'll be painted up before next race day. So
Mallow had his cool F1 out there too last weekend.
Yeah.
40 some.
Yeah, I've got some video. I'm gonna edit together a bit of video of the racing. I didn't get any of the F1 racing, unfortunately, because I was racing.
Oh yeah, you're racing. So I kind of
somebody had to run the camera, or I've got to get that camera that I was talking about, so I can go and edit it later. And I don't know if any of you guys tuned in and watched any of the. If you go onto YouTube and go to our live streams, you'll find a quick little blurb video live stream of the weekend's racing of the scale spec class. No, TC. It was TC class that was running.
TC, yeah.
And that was fast. There was some crazy fast racing in there. So
that was good. I got into the 9.3s. I was like, yes, I got 193 on the board. It's 9.39, but still, that was the closest time to Michael's 9.33.
Scott, what color Honda body do you want? Because I may or may not have a Honda body here.
I got Honda body too.
It's not
what did I do with that thing?
Clear. It's painted.
I got this one. And a measuring tape, I can measure the wheelbase.
I've got that one. So let me see if it's the same wheelbase. Let's see. Is it the same wheelbase? Yep. It is the same wheelbase. Let me pop this one off here and see. So that you might require painting. Yep, this will work.
Any new holes? Is actually going to fit
the same. The holes are the exact same. Look at that.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
That's unreal.
Well, MST likes to use a lot of Tamiya's bodies, right? So I'll trade you, Scott, if you want. If you want, I'll trade you this body. You just give me that clear body. And this is what it would end up looking like.
That's crazy.
And this body's actually in pretty good shape. It's not scratched or anything. It's not beat up. It's just a yellow. There's nothing super crazy about it. I wonder if this fits on here. Yep. Body posts are exactly the same. See that? The body posts are exactly the same location on here.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yes.
Night.
Good night.
Night.
See you in the morning.
Oh.
Good night.
Hi.
He hasn't seen his car since I took it racing. So that's your car.
Needs painting.
We gotta paint that body.
How's the battery in?
It's double taped.
Oh.
Magic.
It was the only way we could get it so that we could put the motor, the ESC, in the right spot for it. But it's very good. We liked it. I did some adjustments on the rear end so it wasn't so squirrely. Still needs a little bit of fine tuning and stuff on it, but other than that, it ran pretty good. I was pretty impressed. It's fun to drive.
So Matlow, what was your first impressions with that new fancy dancy Exotech? That's my question.
Yeah.
So I was pushing hard, and I could almost get there sometimes, and then other times not so much.
Secret, I don't know how you're getting lag because we're stuck. Doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be getting any lag whatsoever because we're connected straight.
Yeah, it's funny. When Colin ran his F1, he was doing faster times than most people in scale spec.
Yeah, how fast F1 cars actually are. Yeah, it was close. It was impressive. I like that car. Well, Aaron's a good driver to start with.
Yeah.
So you put some people who actually have some driving experience behind the wheel and run some of the newer chassis, you get to see how well they actually perform, which is cool. Nah, you really don't want me to try it.
I'm in.
You'll try it. I have this issue. You broke a wing too. So what are you talking about?
I'll break all the wings.
You and me broke wings on the same race. Same wing, just different sides. I still think we should just crazy glue the two together.
No, you can't now. Mine's gone completely.
Oh. I'll show you something I found.
Stuff you found in your collection? I mean,
well, no. Not found in my collection, but we were looking for some stuff at the store. I got it over here. This is so that I could do some setup without. I'm trying to find a nice acrylic board like we talked about.
Yep.
To turn into a setup station. But in the meantime, I need something, right? I need something that gets the job done. So I'll go grab what I found.
Yeah, we'll throw a Sanwa receiver in your car and I can run it left-handed.
So I'm going to turn this back onto the laggy one here so you guys just have to deal with it. This is my I found this at the dollar store. And it is glass, right?
Ooh.
But it's flat. It was only $4. It's not huge, but it is big enough to fit the car, and I could do stuff
like just
right. But for $4, you can't complain, right? I mean, it's close enough that I can use it here. I can set it up, and whatever. It's just a chunk of glass. So that's what I found. That was my cool little find.
Dollar store finds, eh?
Dollar store find. I feel so thrifty.
That's cool. Hopefully we can get Darren out next race. He's got an F1.
We got to get more guys out with F1s.
Yeah.
That last race that we did a scale spec was awesome.
You like that, eh?
I like that because there was a lot of cars out there, and there was some actual racing being involved. There wasn't moving over and letting guys by. And no, if you wanted to pass, you were going to work for it, and you worked for it, and you got around, and nobody crashed. There wasn't a bunch of wrecks and stuff. It was a really good race. I thought it was quite good. I get it when the guys get frustrated because they're trying to pass people that are holding things up or whatever, and then they get wrecked because the guy drives into them. That's not what happened during this race. This race went very smooth, and I was impressed. It was fun. It was a good time.
I missed on that one. I was recording the computer for that one.
Yeah.
And I think I had enough. My hands were done. I had that happy point. I was like, Kate, I don't need to do this last round. I'm good.
I don't need to cripple myself for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
I
agree with Matlow. There was a bunch more F1 showing up earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Well, I mean, Luke went and sold his. Right?
Yeah.
He was one. I had mine out, but I stopped racing it because there was too many classes to run. This weekend was a different story. I didn't have to run so many classes. We gained Wayne. We had Wayne, but he didn't show up for racing. He showed up on practice night, but he couldn't do race night. Right?
Yeah.
Or race day, sorry. So I would say, well, there's 3 that we normally have. Tim was racing, even though his car seems to go on and blow up every once in a while on him.
Yeah, Tim was working this weekend.
Right.
I think next race, I think we might see some of the Kamloops guys come out, like Tyrell. He's got his. Martin should be out. So F1 should be quite fun next time around.
Yeah. I'm going to exit out of this here. Okay. Let's see if that solves the lagginess a bit. Shouldn't be laggy, though. I don't understand. Is it laggy on your end?
Now it is.
Is it laggy on your end now?
Just now, yeah.
What the hell?
Did you know like you come off the interwebs?
All their internet is turned off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird. That's very weird.
Just your picture, your sound's still good.
Well, I just deactivated the other camera, so that could be part of it too.
And Scott, you got to come out for racing, man. You got that F1?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Even last week, going into race week, I was like, oh, God, I don't got to drive all the way out there, do all this. Rah, rah, rah. Nah.
And then it snowed.
And then I got there, drove a couple laps. I was like, oh, yeah. This is what it's all about.
And then it snowed. Like it was like a freaking blizzard on the way out there. The weather couldn't have gotten any worse for the travel there, really.
But it was good after we got there.
Yep.
Got there, got racing. That's fine. Drive the conditions. You're fine. Totally worth it.
Yeah. Totally.
Totally worth it. Even after my bad attitude.
So Gord says he had to work from 3 till 2. Yeah. Yeah, the weather's going to be really nice going to the next race because I think most of our snow is going to be melted.
+4.
I don't know what the deal is with that. It just keeps on going.
Well, my buddy in Calgary, I was talking to him today, and he said it was +9 today in Calgary.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow. Let's see here. This thing pops up here and tells me. I don't know how accurate this thing is on my computer.
Probably not very.
Nah, I won't go to that.
But
when
even
I go
with
to that,
crazy roads, we saw people come out from Kamloops.
Yeah, we did. Absolutely.
So you can't tell me that the roads kept him one way.
Which, by the way, you got to get me those emails.
Yes.
Get me those emails. So what are we calling for here? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday of next week. They're calling for rain again.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
+1,
Oh yeah.
+2.
Like it's raining. I had a huge amount of snow, and then I ran into town to take kids to the doctor, and then came back, and there's way less snow, and it's really hard to get up my driveway now. It's like trying to drive up 6 inches of slush. It's a little tough.
Yeah.
So Monday, yeah, I mean Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it is supposed to be hovering around 0 and 0, and that's it. It'd be a good time to go for a crawl. We'll go for a rip. And then on Sunday, it's supposed to be 70% chance of rain. Monday is another 70% chance of rain.
That's pretty far out, so we'll take that with a huge grain of salt.
And then the next weekend, our next race weekend, which would be the 22nd, 23rd, it's actually supposed to stay below 0, but only like 2 degrees below 0. So I'm going to tell you guys about an app that you guys need to get. If you don't already have it, you should have it. It's called WTF.
What's that?
I'll see if I can find it here.
Hey, Darren.
I have it on my phone already. I just got to find. It is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, God.
Because it does tell you a few things every once in a while that may be it's not. Here it is.
It's called WTF.
Yeah, what the forecast is what it's called.
Oh, what the forecast? Is that the one with the funny things on there?
Yeah. So here we are. Here's our forecast for today. If you guys can read this, it says tonight is a cold bucket of suck.
Cold bucket of suck.
You can refresh it.
It is more funny
chilly
things.
and dark, and yet Mother Nature is somehow still too sexy for your cat. Let's see. Remove ads, restore merch units, profanity on, voice settings off. Okay, that's good.
Profanity.
Anyways, you can set it all up, and it gives you some pretty entertaining and colorful, things to say.
Interesting.
So yeah, what's the forecast? WTF?
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, what'd you do, Darren?
Yeah,
What did you do?
do?
You did something 1-to-1. We know somebody else that keeps doing things 1-to-1, which sucks.
On race weekends.
On race weekends.
This Tonka toy.
Yeah, well, how much more sucky can you get?
I think he's just getting scared because Michael's getting faster.
Yeah. That's it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna blame it on.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, everybody's getting faster, so you bought a car, and are we racing this thing or what? Ice racing?
2021 Kia Forte. You won't be ice racing that. That's not going to be any fun. We can't race that. Why'd you tell us that?
I think you can. In certain race leagues, there's a
just
size limit.
Not in Calgary. Not in Cowtown. You can't. You get arrested.
Ripping down the Deerfoot.
And bad things happen. You'd be ripping down Deerfoot, and then people would be writing the bad things about you. So. This is that Diff Analyzer. that I was going to take out of the package to see.
We're going to use that on your ball diffs?
Yeah, I'm going to try it on the ball diffs. Give it a shot. But mostly I have this here because you did a whole video and I didn't have anything to get I want to get some still shots for it.
Ah. Some still shot action.
Still shot action.
I got to remember to do that next time. Just to go sneak around everybody's pits and see what they have their diff set at. Go around, check Michael's diff out. They'll sneak a little shot of Matt Lowe's. What's going on?
Well, I heard a story on the weekend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I heard a story about somebody. What was it, Aaron? It was something about sticky taping or double-sided taping somebody's car to the table. And then when they went to leave, they went to go grab their car and take it. The whole pit board came up with it. Didn't have any wheels or tires on it, but just the chassis and double-sided tape. Now that you guys told that story, nobody is safe. You should not give ideas. That's a bad thing.
Giving him ideas.
Giving me ideas.
Brutal.
Anyway, I'm pretty much done. I got pretty much everything. We unboxed the cool truck, which I do think that this thing's badass. I love this thing. It is cool. I really think it needs to be like, this is like something that should have a snowplow attached to the front of it. Tim?
Yeah.
It's something that totally needs to have a snowplow attached to the front of it and tiny little winter chains made.
I think you should put like the 2-wheel track on it. Like the chain tracks. Like, ever seen those ones?
I don't know if that would work very good, though, for pushing snow. I also don't know if this has enough torque to push any snow, but it would look cool. It would really look cool.
Don't worry. Tim can put an X combo in it.
It does have another complete set of springs and stuff in here, too. Stiffer springs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Very soft ones that are in here now, and it feels like the stiffer ones, the hard ones, are in here. And a plastic screwdriver or wrench.
That's so you don't over torque the nuts.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Don't over torque it.
Yeah. And a parts list. That's nice. I really, really wonder. I got to try something here.
Oh, God.
Let's look on their site. Dum, dum, dum. See if these part numbers come up. They do.
Furnace is a little loud.
Oh, your furnace.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do come up as a discontinued part.
What's that?
I was just looking to see if the part numbers on here come up on Horizon's site.
Not so much.
Oh, they do. They just come up as discontinued. Nope, nothing there. That's interesting. Oh, well.
Not so much, eh?
Not so much, no.
Not so much.
No, not so much.
Cool.
They come up. I just have to look at another company. Seeing as I know they're the same as another brand, so I'm not too concerned.
Just put a different sticker on it, like Horizon did to the V100.
Yeah. Yeah, the battery's exactly the same. I just wonder about these diffs.
Only thing difference is the box that comes in.
It could be. I'm just looking to see if there's any difference in the gears. No, looks like the gears and stuff are all the same. They look the same. That's a good thing. Makes my day better.
For when you strip gears.
Yeah, for if the gears ever get stripped on something like this, we can swap them out with something else. It is that super tiny little servo. Why are you dinging and yelling at me? Phone. Ah, there we go.
That's what they do. So is that servo smaller than the SCX24 servo?
No, it's looks to me like the exact same thing.
Same size. That's
Yeah, pretty much the exact same size. Mounted up in the front bumper, but you'd have to take off.
everything.
Oh, dirty, rotten, stinking buggers. I did find a big downfall.
Oh no.
Stupid little Phillips head screws.
Oh, my favorite.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I hate Phillips head to start with. And then make it even worse, make them like
Tiny.
Okay, super tiny.
Then strip out.
Yep.
That's the biggest downfall for Tamiya, I find, is damn it.
Well, at least they're bigger though.
Yeah, but still, you got to put proper. You're an RC brand. Put proper screws in it. How hard is that?
So as hard as the almighty dollar.
Or if you get the cheap Traxxas kits, they come with the crappy
You
screws.
have to realize they bought their screw supply 20 years ago. And they bought 3 billion screws for $5.25.
Gotta use them up, I guess.
Yeah.
Buggers.
Max trencher, belted tires, and yeah, I need new summer shoes. Yeah, Darren, I knew Darren was going to like that. Darren was really going to like this. He missed it. We unboxed this at the beginning of the stream, so you have to go back and watch it. I can go through it all, but it's a pretty cool little truck. I like it. So get you one. Or get the other one, the Panda Hobby version, which is also a 6x6. Yeah, gear set looks exactly the same.
Probably is. It probably is.
Hey,
Wants one or two.
he always wants to.
Wants two. Does he have a Ford like you? I mean, collection?
He's striving to get a horde
Ugh.
someday. Someday he may have a horde.
Does that start with a horde like mine? Then move up to something in between mine and yours, and then something else in between mine and yours, and then something else in between mine and yours.
Yeah, and then you jump up to something where you're got your
And then yours.
Well, then you get you the TV show.
Next thing you know, there's Travis buried alive. Oh, come to me, my precious, my precious. Probably gonna come to get him out, and he's like, "No, just leave me here."
Did you hear that Kyosho has released a new buggy?
New Buggy.
Yeah, just a teaser about it though so far. They haven't really said or sent any pictures. Yeah.
Basher Buggy.
Well, it just looks like a two-wheel drive buggy to me.
Two-wheel drive buggy.
Yeah.
Yep,
nothing super.
Remember when they used to be like the brand to have?
Way back?
Yeah.
You're dating yourself, man.
I remember when I had my Grasshopper. I was like, one day I'll have a Kyosho.
Oh yeah, young grasshopper. Yeah, young grasshopper.
Young grasshopper.
Young grasshopper.
And no, I don't want a grasshopper. I don't want to relive my youth.
Yes, no, you want no grasshopper.
I remember my grasshopper had a quick charge kit with it. And you'd go up to a car battery and you have jumper cables.
And those wires would get so damn hot you couldn't undo them. I still have that jumper kit back here in the drawer. Because I just can't believe they would make a charger kit, one bare wire and one covered wire. And the bare wire would get so freaking hot you couldn't take the connection off the battery. Yeah.
I bet you I was stupid harsh on the batteries too.
Oh, there was no charging to a limit or anything. You
just put it on there for, get 15 minutes, give or take.
Yeah. There's no. What are you talking
about? Yeah.
We don't need no stinking amperage rating. What are you talking about?
Then your battery only lasts like for a month and you get a new battery. I don't know. I wonder why.
Yeah, everybody's scratching their head. Why did my battery toast so fast? Well, let me tell you.
The first, 30 seconds was mint.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Interesting. Look through here and I find all of these new brands being stocked by companies.
New old brands?
No, brands that were pretty much exclusive to Amazon or eBay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is that what the world's coming to?
Yeah, it is.
They want to get it on the cheap deals?
Sad, but sad.
Yeah.
That's what the world's coming to these days.
Race to the bottom. You too can buy an RC Pro now.
Let's look here. All right, here's Panda. So Panda Tetra 18. Yeah, so if you go back to the Tetra, so that's Panda Hobby's version of this truck. The Power Wagon looking truck. The wheels are different. The wheels don't look as good as this one does. 7-cell, 51 turn. This is a 55 turn. The shocks are filled with oil. These ones are not.
Oh, Panda Hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that one there did have the shocks filled with oil.
No. The new Panda Hobbies, the Portal one.
The Portal one. That's the one. Yeah. That's going to be the front runner.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I just don't see parts. You can hear your furnace again.
Yep.
You turn it off, wife turns it back on. Cold.
I'll set the switch over here.
Yeah, see, Panda Hobby has the Bronco, and they got old. Basically, it's not really a Bronco; it's more like a Ram Charger.
I was gonna say Bronco.
And then they've got looks like a Jeep JP1, Power Wagon looking ones. It's got to be yours that keeps dinging.
Probably. Maybe.
Because mine's turned off.
Hey, who's messaging me?
Everybody keeps messaging me.
No, I got no one messaging me.
Well, shouldn't they be messaging me?
You're on the live show with me. That's the only person that messages me.
I know. The only person I talk to is right there. Remember? I only care about RC cars and maybe 3 people. Maybe 3 people.
Maybe.
Ah, I see. You know, it's Darren. It's Mr. Shoepock sending me pictures. See, he went and did 1-to-1 things. So he went and got one of these.
So did he rally race his old one?
He should.
Yeah, go down some back roads.
Totally.
Put out this misery.
Totally should. He got one of those. And then he used to have... let's go over. That was maiden voyage for that truck as well. That's an Ascender.
I remember those.
Yeah. It was a pretty damn good platform. I think it's still alive. I think he's got a Power Wagon body on it now. Or I think he had a Power Wagon body he's putting on it. Can't remember. Yeah. It was cool.
Cool.
Gord says he's messaging me. Oh, no.
Oh, God. He has 2. Darren's got 2. That part's truck.
Yeah, we still got Maddox's here, which we use as a parts truck. Well, he doesn't want to get rid of it because it's his first truck. So
he's got to let it go. Let it go. Bigger and better things.
Yeah,
better technology.
We'll see. He might let it go as he wants newer, faster, bigger things. Anyway, so we're pretty much coming up on 2 hours, a little longer than I thought we were going to go today. But it's not like it's the first time we've ever been up on 2 hours.
No.
So we're going to call it a night. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, and tune in next week. If you guys want to tune in with less lag, I have been told that you'll get less lag if you tune in through YouTube instead of tuning in through Facebook. However, I cannot be 100% guaranteed because I've never tuned in through YouTube because, you know,
you're on the wrong end of
it. I'm here, so I don't know.
Anyone else get cars ready for race day? You got week and a half.
And for all you guys that want to go crawling out in the snow and goof around, have a battery pack charged and a truck ready to go because we may call at any time to say, let's go for a rip. And that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
So there. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in and have yourselves a good week. When's the race? 22nd, 23rd. 22nd, 23rd. All right. Catch you guys later and